guys, my name is April. If you're new here, I try to upload weekly videos on this channel, mostly DIYs, farmhouse DIYs with a few shop with me's here and there. This week I am so excited to be collaborating with Sarah from Pajama Crafts. If you have not heard of her channel, she is so sweet and she does amazing DIYs. She inspires me so much. So I'm so excited to be collaborating with her. So please go check out her channel. I will include a link in my description to her channel, Pajama Crafts. We each went to the thrift store and tried to find something under $10 to DIY. I'm so excited to see what she did. Mine, as you saw, was the 3 little plastic pots on the tray, and then I decided to make paper flowers, which I think turned out so cute. I've always wanted to make them, and so I hope you enjoy. I do want to point out that I showed this in my supplies. I had this on hand from Dollar Tree, but I didn't end up using it. And then these are so cool. It's like jute twine with wire inside, and I did not buy these. I promise I didn't cheat. I bought 10 of these when they first came out at my Dollar Tree, so I used that. Here is what the flower looks like. You know, I took the time to do the underneath part, and you can't even see it in the pots, but that's okay because I can take these out and maybe use them, you know, in something else where you can see the underneath part. I just think it looks so cool with the little things going up. The beginning of this video will start with me shopping at the Goodwill for my item for this project. I will put a timestamp on the screen if you want to skip forward to the DIY. I hope that you enjoy this video, and don't forget to check out Pajama Crafts. Sarah is so sweet, and I really enjoyed collaborating with her and getting to know her a little bit through our correspondence, so enjoy. Bye guys. When I went to the Goodwill, I was initially thinking that I would find some kind of wood item to DIY or some kind of, you know, wood sign or something like that. Oh my gosh, this little table and chair was so cute. I just love it so much. So adorable. But anyway, I did see several wood items that I thought about buying, and you know, I thought I could do something with them. But when I saw those 3 plastic pots, I've always wanted to make paper flowers, and I was like, oh, that's such a perfect project to make the paper flowers with. So that's why I grabbed those. When I saw this, I almost grabbed it. I really thought that was so cute, and I thought I could do something really fun with it. I had some ideas in mind, but then when I saw these pots, I thought, oh, I could make my paper flowers. I've always wanted to make paper flowers, so I decided to get these instead, and I'm really happy that I did because I love the way they turned out. So for the supplies, I used the plastic pots, a book that I found at the Goodwill, this wired jute twine that you can get at the Dollar Tree, my hot glue gun, a pair of scissors, Spanish moss I also had from the Dollar Tree. The paint I had from Joann's, I believe, and it's in the color Seaside Villa, and then a paintbrush. Now, I originally painted everything that one color, but then I decided that it looked pretty boring, and so I changed my mind and went back and painted 2 of the pots different colors, and then the tray I mixed up white paint with a little black and painted the tray gray, as you'll see. Here is the second coat, and I was still thinking that I was going to just keep everything that one color, but then I decided to change the colors. This is Sun-Kissed Peach by Apple Barrel, and I believe I did get that at Joann's as well. And this is the color Antique White, and I just think these 3 colors together looked really pretty. Here is where I mixed up the white with the black to make the gray, and I love the way it turned out. I just think it went really well with the other 3 colors too. And even though I don't show it, I did end up putting 2 coats of paint on the tray as well. Now I am creating the handles, and I originally was going to make them kind of square, but then I changed my mind and made them rounded. This jute twine is so cool. I love it. I can't wait to use it in the future. And all I did was just cut 2 pieces and bend them in the shape that I wanted, and then I hot glued them on. Here I am using jute twine, just regular jute twine, and I think I got this at Walmart, but you can get it at the Dollar Tree. I just measured around one of the pots, cut the string, and then cut 2 other pieces the same size, and just hot glued them around the rim just to give a little added detail. I do also want to mention that I did hot glue jute twine around the rim of the tray, but then at the end, after I was done filming, I ended up putting a second piece around, which I didn't show, just to kind of hold the handles on better so that they wouldn't be, you know, so likely to fall off if I bump them. They're just for decoration, you know, they're not meant to be used. Now I'm going to show you how to make the paper flowers. So you can really use any size book pages, but you want to make sure that you choose pages that have text all the way down the front and the back. And then you want to cut off the rough edges. You want 4 pages to start with. You need 4 pieces for 1 flower. You fold your pages into a triangle shape, and then just cut off the excess, and you can set that aside and use that to make a smaller flower. You can do the exact same thing. It will just be smaller because it's a smaller page. So you start off by taking your first page and folding it a second time, and then a third time, and then you want to make sure when you cut that you're only cutting the part that is not folded, otherwise it won't turn out right. And you want to cut it in kind of an ice cream cone shape, and then you just cut off the bottom part, which will make the center of the flower, the hole. And you just repeat that same process 4 times. The next step is to cut the petals. You start off by cutting 1 petal, then 2 petals, then 3 petals, and then 4 petals. Next, you hot glue one end to the other end. Really super easy. And you just do that same process to all 4 pieces. Next, you just start hot gluing all 4 of your pieces together like I'm showing. On the 4th piece, I actually found it was easier to hot glue the outside rather than try to squeeze hot glue down into the center. So you can hot glue the outside piece and stick it down in there, and it turns out like that. And here I'm just starting to make the smaller flower. Next, I went through and curled all of the petals on the flowers that I made. I just used a really skinny paintbrush. The end of it, you just kind of roll the petals over it. It's really easy, and it really transforms the way they look. It makes them look so much prettier. I just love the way it turned out. But oh my gosh, you guys, I was so over making these flowers because I made so many. I was like, I'm never gonna be done, but I eventually got done. Now to make the stems, I just cut a piece of this wire jute twine and then pulled down the top and then just stuck it through the flower. And then I just kind of bent the top of the wire to keep it from falling through. And then I just kind of spread the jute frayed ends out and hot glued them. I love this little detail. I love the way it looks. I'm kind of bummed that you can't see it in the pots, but that's okay. I still am happy that I took the time to do it because it's so pretty. And the last thing I did was just fill the pots with this Spanish moss from Dollar Tree and then put the flowers in. You guys don't forget to go check out Sarah's channel, Pajama Crafts. She makes the best DIYs and she shares her cute little kiddos in her videos. I love her channel so much, and I know that you will too. Had so much fun collaborating with her, and I can't wait to watch her video and see what she came up with. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!